everybody, this is Dane Hansen at Jungie Lincoln Volvo Mazda here in Cedar Rapids. Just wanted to do a quick video on the new 2025 Lincoln Aviator. First thing, most noticeable, easiest way to tell it apart from the 24 is this new grille. So you can see it's got some kind of filled in glossy sections down here and around the edge. Still has the Lincoln star in the middle. Very kind of grand and easily recognizable grille, looks immediately like a Lincoln. And then you can see those LED lights on have welcome lighting. I stepped back from the car a little bit, but super cool touch as well. This one is white with the jet package, so it gets these black 22-inch wheels, blacked out badges and mirror caps. It still has the press button door handles, and then this one is finished in the beautiful roast interior. It has 24-way power seats, which I'm going to talk about here in just a second. They have a pretty cool trick as well. Have your pass-through here, you can see all the way over there. Wireless charge pad, cup holders, everything like that. We're gonna hop in the second row real quick, and then trunk area, and then we'll sit in the driver's seat and get into a little bit more of the meat and potatoes. So, first thing I like to point out, there's some construction going on over there, and now that I'm in the car, you can't hear anything but me. In fact, I kind of feel like I have to whisper almost. So, now that I'm sitting in the second row, you can see I have my own Revel speakers. This is a super high quality sound system. Big fan of Revel. They actually have a sound demo you can use as well, which I'll try and show off here a little bit later. I also have these sunshades. So my second row passengers, or if I'm in the second row, I don't get a one-sided tan. Just keeps things a little bit cooler. I also can control this giant sunroof, runs all the way back there behind my head. With these two buttons right here, don't have to ask the people up front to do it. I can just run the shade from back here. This screen also comes on and you can run your heated and ventilated seats in the second row from right there, and as well as your climate controls. Have your 110 plug-in and your USBs over there. USB type C, I guess. Close those. Also have a little cubby hole in there, which is surprisingly deep. I mean, that's elbow deep for me almost. And then our third row back there, still super comfortable, have a spot for your phone and everything like that, still have vents. And I'll show you how to get back to those. So push this button right here to get out. We've got a tiny bit of wind today, so this door is trying to blow into me. So I push that button right there, seat kicks forward, and then you can see I've got enough room to get in. So we'll climb back here. Now, I'm 5'10", and if I pull that seat back into place, you can see I've got about enough room depending on how tall you were sitting in front of me. The way I normally describe these third row seats is if you're my height, so you're 5'10", I could probably be good back here for maybe half an hour. If we're gonna go much farther than that, I definitely wanna sit in the middle or the front. But these seats are still pretty comfy. Have a vent back here. I've got cup holders, everything like that. And then when I'm ready to get out, I just push this button, that kicks forward. I scoot up, grab the door handle, and ideally on a less windy day, don't have to fight the door. Once I monkey out of here, then we'll get into the trunk area, but I'm gonna push this seat back. These are adjustable as well. There's a drawbar handle underneath here. Next on the key fob, we're gonna press the button twice. This opens up. Power super easily. You can see all the way to the front. Pretty decent trunk space, even with the third row up, which is nice for this class. A lot of times this space back here is actually really limited with the third row up. But let's say you need a little more space, still have the power fold, which does drop the headrests. Super convenient, super handy. You also, of course, have a little bit of storage space underneath here, and you can see your seats fold totally flat. To bring them back up, you can push one or the other, or the one in the middle. Brings them both back up at the same time. And if I want my headrest back up, I just pull them up like so. You can also drop them just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and push that button, close that, and we're gonna go hop up here to the front seat. Put my foot on the brake, push the start button, which is moved over here. You'll notice everything kicks on. I get the Lincoln welcome chimes. and you can obviously hear how quiet this engine is. 3-liter twin turbo V6, 400 horsepower, still super quiet despite being as powerful as it is. And this is where the changes to the Aviator become a little bit more noticeable. So first of all, of course, I'm going to move this steering wheel a little bit so you can get a bit better view of it. We have a new driver's information display. Similar controls though. We still have my back arrow here, controls that screen over there. Once we focus up, scroll up and down, I can turn my heads-up display on and off. And we can go to navigation with this button right here. There's no coordinates set or anything like that, but this works basically the same as it did in the 24 Aviators. You can also press this button and toggle through, see tire pressures, everything like that. If you had navigation set on the map view, it would be up there. Pretty easy to use. Over here you have radio controls, volume up, volume up, volume down, station forward, station back. This turns cruise on, which you'll notice lights up all of these buttons, which is where the actual controls are back here, as opposed to this being the button. This does have also, you'll notice, this little monitor here. That is for Blue Cruise. So on predetermined, pre-mapped highways and interstates, this will actually have hands-free level 2 self-driving. So you have to watch the road. That's what this is for. It watches your head and eye position to make sure you're watching the road. You can see our heads-up display up there. But make sure you're watching the road, but you take your hands off the wheel, and it will actually steer for you and go around corners. Now, it's not 100% perfect yet, so that's why I make sure you're watching the road, because you still have to be ready to jump in if something should happen. But you do notice you have a voice command button over here. You can see the Lincoln Lane to Keep button over there. Auto headlights and everything, controls all stayed the same. This display over here did get a little bit bigger and a little bit different. This is more in line with like our Corsairs over there, and similar to the new Nautilus. Obviously this doesn't have the gigantic full panoramic display, but you can see obviously we've got our maps here, which is Google Maps. Super familiar, super easy to use, pretty responsive, very crisp. This is my favorite thing. So I was talking about these 24-way seats. So you can actually choose which piece of the seat you want to adjust to make sure you're all the way comfortable and adjust it on a scale of 1 to 10. Or you can push this button right here, it says massage, and choose what kind of massage you want. So I know you guys obviously can't feel this, but it is super comfortable. The way the massage function actually works is there are air chambers in this seat that inflate and deflate to apply pressure and relieve pressure. Super comfortable. Just kind of a cool party trick in some ways, but it also reduces driver fatigue on long drives. You know, when you get out of a car, when you've been in there for a long time and you're stiff and sore. First of all, this has a lovely ride, so very smooth, very compliant, so you'll have less of that. You won't feel like you're getting beaten up, and you won't feel stiff and sore because you were getting a massage the whole time. You'll get out and be rejuvenated and ready to go. And then, of course, you have your other normal luxury amenities. You have your heated, ventilated seats, heated steering wheel, and then that new auto function, which is kind of cool. Works just like auto for your climate control, so depending on what temperature you have it at, it'll heat or cool the seat as necessary. All of this, of course, applies to the passenger as well. Another change for 25 is they moved the wireless charge pad. So the wireless charge pad used to be mounted right here, and now they took it out of there and put it right there. And of course, you can cover this if you don't want to be distracted while you're driving. Still have your Lincoln Drive modes. They still come up there. Very cool graphics. Ford and Lincoln have always done really good, crisp graphics for their drive modes, and the drive modes do actually make a difference. Again, super comfortable, super quiet. Love the Lincoln Aviator. They've been one of my favorites since they came back out. You know, just hands down a masterclass in luxury. Let me know if videos like this are helpful, if you want to see more about the 25 Aviator, if there's other Lincolns you want me to cover, and what else I can do to help you out. Like and subscribe if you find this helpful. Dane Hanson, Junkie Lincoln Volvo Mazda. Thank you for your time.